I want to talk to y'all for a minute. I want y'all to be honest with me, ladies and gentlemen. Why do we fight over somebody that want another? It's stupid to me and it's childish. Lyko. See, young people, remember, if somebody sleep with somebody else, young people. Same like me, I'm past that age. I'm about 58. And you got somebody that's sitting over here always want your seconds and will sleep with anybody that you touch because you're an earth angel. You ought to be plumb ashamed of yourself, but it's cool though. Because that man ain't about nothing or that woman. If somebody sleep with somebody in your family, they ain't about nothing or your friend. I don't care if you didn't know him. It's the principle of the thing. You want my sloppy seconds, baby. Go. That's cool though. It wouldn't matter to me. Baby, I don't fight over a man. Because if a man ain't with me, that's cool. Because some of these men that you took and you messed with in my past, I know doggone well the way they treated me, they treat you like that. Then, hey, you love them ass whoopers. You love them seconds. You love going to the clinic. You love being in drama. Because I'm telling you, I had these dudes that was narcissists. Every time you turn around, you dated one, they wanted to control me. They wanted to take my life and control it and tell me where I go. Only thing they couldn't get me to do. This is why I didn't understand why people lied on me. Because I didn't need D-R-U-G-S's. They knew that in the streets. They called me square, There was a nice person that used to say, girl, you know you square. Man, you need to get over and get on this. You need to mess with this. You missing out. I ain't missing out because my mama told me. Long time ago, she showed me these pictures of people. She said, if you go out in the street and you go out there and be one of those and they get on that stuff, you're going to be selling your ass. And I'm not the one. See, I can't do it. I'm not giving out no free. No. See, that means I don't value myself that much. Yeah, they had me for a minute one time. I ain't going to lie to y'all. When I was young, I went out to this party. And it was a house party. And I got a little lit, This when I was, about 18, 19. I got licked and they mixed my drinks. Man, I passed out in the middle of the street. I was praying to Most High. Please, if I ever, please don't let me go out there and do this again. I'm so sorry. I was in the middle of the street praying. And then I remember one thing. And I go back. This is when I learned my lesson from doing the DRUGS. And that's taking that bottle. That drinking. See, that drinking, that stuff got something in it. But I was going down the street. And just imagine you driving down the street, but you wasn't driving because nobody gonna let you drive. You was running down the street. You running down the street talking about, please save me. I messed up. I shouldn't have did it. That stuff make you go out your mind and you will do and say some stuff and you probably beat a bitch if somebody come across you. I'm being honest. But what saved me was one day I got in that situation. I'll never forget going down the street and this lady was in the middle of the street. She came from the morgue, okay? She was getting drained because they were getting her ready to be in the funeral. So I bump into this lady, got cuts everywhere where they cut you, get ready to drain you like, and no disrespect, trigger warning, like you hung up like they do cows and stuff. And she woke up out of that coma and she was like screaming and shit. So I'm like, oh my God. That's the day I quit that stuff because that stuff put me through some things. When that person ran to my arms and they was running like they never had no other, they bleeding everywhere. That's when I learned you put that shit down because I'm telling you, man, when it came down to it, I had to stand on business and I wasn't in my right mind. I thought I was losing my mind. I said, I gotta be losing my mind, Mouse Eye. I gotta be losing my mind. No, you weren't losing your mind. So I had to give up my coat, my jacket to put on this person. So I'm telling you, young people, Sometimes we think we get in a coma and we go to sleep. Some of us wake up. And when I seen that lady run across that street in the middle of the street begging for mercy, didn't know what happened to her, said I was doing drugs and I did wrong and I shouldn't have. And please forgive me. I wasn't trying to be in the box. Please forgive me. That tore me up. That let me know sometimes you gotta don't get involved in that stuff, man. You can't, when you see what happened to you, you wake up in the morgue and then you get drained and then you wake up and you come back alive. Do you understand the feeling that you gonna feel? That's why I be telling you young people allegedly, don't go out there and do all this stuff to your body and then you in a coma and they using you any type of way they want allegedly. When you in this coma, you don't know what happens to you. Sometimes, see, some people was induced in this coma and this is happening, but this lady lived. So I'm going to tell you from example. That's why I tell you, if you thinking I'm going out there to get listed, and so you can put me on the street and say I was out there selling everything. Oh, I was out there doing no. That's the day